Penn State has two teams aiming for championships right now, and it's definitely not basketball. Hello and welcome to Penn State Sports Night. I'm Kelly Warner here with Lexy Leidlein and Tom Johnston going over which of these two Penn State playoff teams is more worth the watch. Tom, let's start off with wrestling.
Well, wrestling, for one, they're headed into the Steel City for the NCAA championships. They got 9 wrestlers who are headed in. At least 6 of them are worth watching. You know, the first couple weight classes, not so much worthy, but once you hit the 157, you look at number 1, Jason Ulf. This guy is literally going to dismantle his bracket. A healthy Jason Ulf is worth watching. I'm sorry, but he's worth more than what Penn State hockey would be to watch. But anyway, Ulf he has a vengeance. Last year he was injured, but still competed. This year he's very healthy. He's going to go through and just dismantle. Vincenzo Joseph, number 2 guy in the weight class. Let's just say he's going to have a great match against Alex Marinelli of Iowa. It's going to be way worth watching. Saturday night, Marinelli versus Vincenzo. I'm looking at ESPN. At 174, Mark Hall. This is a matchup that a lot of people are going to want to see. Mark Hall versus Zahid Valencia of Arizona State. They had a matchup earlier this year in the regular season where Hall beat him, but another matchup in the finals where last year Valencia beat him, but this year, if Hall can beat him, it's going to be even more better. At 184, Shakur Rashid, this is where it's going to get a little dicey because he's going to have to face a guy that's had a little history of Bo Nickel and Miles Morton of Ohio State. It's going to be a good match, but Miles Morton is too experienced when you look at it, and he's just going to win. Now transferring to 197, everybody loves Bo. Bo knows wrestling. It's just a matter of fact. Bo's an entertaining guy. He might go into this thinking, what's the best way to end number 2, Colin Moore of Ohio State? These two had a matchup earlier in the year where Bo pinned him. But knowing Bo, it's the championship stage. Bo is going to do what Bo does best, and Bo is going to finish him off. When you get to 285, Anthony Cassar, he's ranked number 2. But let's put it this way, Derek White of Oklahoma State, he's going to give him the biggest challenge possible. It's going to be a great match because of what Cassar did last year at 197 to bump up. But I just feel like Cassar just going to end up a little on the short end.
That sounds hard to beat, but Lexi, walk us through why Penn State hockey is the team to watch.
Yeah, we all know wrestling wins all the time, but you want a compelling thing to watch? You watch number 4 Penn State hockey against number 2 Notre Dame. The teams have met twice so far, splitting the series 2-2, losing 1 game in the first series and winning the second one as well in the second series. But I think we can really take this game. They beat Wisconsin in a 3-game series to make it to Ohio State this past weekend, where they demolished them 5-1. And also, they're going to be playing at South Bend, which is going to be a really hard place to play, which is going to put an even bigger chip on Penn State's shoulder to win. Also, they haven't won the Big Ten tournament since 2017, so this is really going to be a test to see how well the Penn State Nittany Lions can do since they haven't won so far. Also, their goalie doesn't have the best saving percentage, but he's made way better saves than Cale Morris ever will. I mean, have you seen him diving? He's amazing. Peyton Jones, yeah. So I think the big threats for Penn State hockey is going to be Liam Folks. He had the overtime game-winning goal for Wisconsin. He had the game-winning goal in the Big Ten championship in 2017. He's on fire, and I can't wait to see him this weekend. Also, Alex Limoges, he just scored his 23rd goal of the season, and Nate Soucies has already surpassed 100 points this season. Defensively, we're going to be looking at Nikita Pavlichev. He's 6'8", he's amazing. He's going to have to be really careful, though, because last time Notre Dame got him for a big penalty. Also, Paul DeNaples, who is in the running for Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, and his counterpart, Cole Holtz. Them two, they're unstoppable. The threats for Notre Dame, though, going to be Spencer Stastny and Bobby Nardella, defensemen who seem to mess around with Penn State a lot and get the puck to their companions. Alex Steeves, Graham Slager, and Mike O'Leary, who also had a pair of game-winning goals in their last meeting. So, I mean, watch Penn State hockey, but in the commercials, check wrestling.
Penn State sports is definitely something to see right now. Be sure to keep up with wrestling and hockey as they compete for titles, and thank you for watching Penn State Sports Night.
Thank you for watching our latest edition of Penn State Sports Night. If you're a fan of our content, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more clips. Also follow us on Twitter at PSSNTV and on Instagram at PSU Sports Night to keep up with the action. For all my colleagues, we are Penn State Sports Night.